Here in Thailand, the elephant is a national symbol, as well as a huge draw in a tourist industry that saw a record 22 million arrivals last year. But there's also a darker side of the industry. Thailand was recently placed on a watch list of 8 countries, including China, for its involvement in the illegal ivory trade. The majority of the tusks are smuggled in from Africa, where conservationists say more than 32,000 elephants have been slaughtered since 2012. Wildlife expert Edwin Wiek, director of Wildlife Friends Foundation Thailand, says enforcement in the kingdom is difficult.
The trade of ivory of captive elephants is a big threat to the wild population of elephants in Thailand and in Africa as well. Because the ivory trade is not regulated properly, there is no registration of the property of the people. The ivory items, the ivory stocks, it all is over the country in many places, not monitored at all.
Thailand has laws that govern the legal harvest and sales of ivory from domestic elephants, and on paper they sound good. But in reality, the legal loophole provides opportunity for unscrupulous traders to pass off smuggled African ivory as a local product. That's why the Animal Activist Alliance Thailand is calling for drastic changes to the country's monitoring system of the domestic market. The group's spokesperson, Onsirin, Chirngsaard.
We want the government to improve the elephant registration system to protect the elephants from having their IDs changed from being classified as wild to domestic elephants.
In a positive sign this week, the Thai Prime Minister announced a plan to amend laws with the goal of putting an end to the ivory trade. But in a country with hundreds of unlicensed vendors and an ivory surplus far exceeding domestic estimates, the task could prove to be daunting. Enforcement is key, says Adam Roberts of the animal advocacy group Born Free USA.
And not only do we need stronger laws on the books, but we also need to make sure that those laws are strongly enforced and that people are punished when they violate those laws, so they'll be deterred from ever doing those sorts of things again.
As politicians and conservationists debate the future of elephants worldwide, many fear the pachyderm population will continue to dwindle and one of the planet's most visible animals could slowly disappear. Steve Sandford reporting for VOA from Thailand.